Welcome, young adventurer. Join Alice on her magical journey through Wonderland. Along the way, you'll face puzzling challenges and make decisions that shape Alice's adventure. Are you ready? Let's begin!
In distant lands on a sunny afternoon, Alice sat with her sister on the bank, her head resting on her sister's lap. Suddenly, a white rabbit with a waistcoat and a pocket watch darted past them, muttering, "Oh dear, I'm late!"
What should Alice do when she sees a white rabbit?
Curiosity sparked in Alice's eyes, and she decided to chase after the peculiar rabbit. She followed him as he disappeared down a rabbit hole, and without much thought, Alice jumped in after him. As she tumbled down the rabbit hole, Alice passed shelves filled with jars of marmalade, clocks that ticked backward, and strange creatures that seemed to float by. Finally, she landed softly in a room with many doors. Alice tried opening the doors, but found them all locked. She spotted a small bottle labeled "Drink Me" and a cake labeled "Eat Me."
Which one should Alice try first?
Curious as ever, Alice first drank from the bottle and then took a bite of the cake. She began to grow taller and taller, reaching the ceiling of the room. Unable to fit through the door, Alice began to cry, shrinking back to her normal size. Her tears formed a pool, and she found herself floating in it. A mouse, a duck, and other creatures joined her in the pool, leading to a rather awkward conversation. After leaving the pool of tears, Alice met the dodo, who suggested a caucus race to get dry. All the creatures ran around in a circle, and despite Alice not knowing what a caucus race was, she participated with enthusiasm. Later, Alice came across a mad hatter and a March hare, having a never-ending tea party.
Who should Alice join for tea?
She joined them but found their manners and conversation quite mad. The Cheshire Cat appeared, grinning from ear to ear, adding to the chaos. Alice then found herself in the Queen of Hearts garden, where she witnessed a bizarre game of croquet, using flamingos as mallets and hedgehogs as balls. The Queen, with her constant cry of "Off with their heads!" ruled the game with an iron fist.
Alice is playing croquet with the Queen of Hearts. The Queen is very competitive and often shouts, "Off with their heads!" How should Alice react when the Queen cheats?
Alice tried her best to play by the rules, but the unpredictable nature of Wonderland made it a challenging task. She managed to escape the Queen's wrath with the help of the Cheshire Cat's disappearing act. In her search for a way out of Wonderland, Alice encountered a caterpillar sitting on a mushroom. The caterpillar offered cryptic advice, leaving Alice more confused than before.
The caterpillar gives Alice a riddle to solve. Can you help Alice figure out what the caterpillar means? The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?
Alice was summoned to the court of the King and Queen of Hearts for a trial. The Knave of Hearts was accused of stealing the Queen's tarts. Alice, with her newfound confidence, stood up to the Queen and presented evidence that proved the Knave's innocence. As Alice made her case, she began to feel herself waking up.
Alice wakes up under the tree with her sister. Was Wonderland.
She found herself back under the tree with her sister, realizing that her adventures in Wonderland were but a dream. Though it was all a dream, Alice knew that the lessons she learned and the memories she made in Wonderland would stay with her forever. With a smile on her face, Alice returned home, eager to share her extraordinary journey with others.
Please, don't forget to subscribe.